Valentine is coming. Valentine is coming. What are we making? Yes! Yes, Valentine is coming, right? Yes. Okay, so we're going to be having fun on today's session. Guess what we're making? Okay, but before you guess, my name is Okpemi Richardson Owebo, and you're welcome to Blue Bloom's Artwork channel, a channel full of inspiring, educative art content for everyone, and when I say everyone, yes, everyone. Okay, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please don't hesitate to do that. One of the advantages of this is that you will be one of the very first to see my content when I post, right? And I do appreciate everyone out there who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so like I said, Valentine is coming. What are we making? Yes, can you see what is in my hand? Yes, it's a carton, and we are making a Valentine gift box today. We sure do know what this session is about, right? Painting, printing, and recycling. Yes, so we're having two of these together. We are recycling a carton into a gift box. And guess what? We are decorating the carton by painting and printing. Are you eager to create? Let's go create! Valentine gift box, painting, stencil cutting and printing. Carton, yes, our carton. Paint brushes, flat and tiny sable. Yes, flat for painting and tiny sable for patterning. Palettes with paint, rag, water, yes, for washing of our brush, cut for stencil, pencil. Let's begin! Paint the carton red or white. Now, it is red or white because you know it's Valentine and the colors for Valentine are red and white. Awesome, right? So I chose to paint the box here white. Remember to lay a newspaper or any rough paper when it's time to paint. This is so that when you start turning your carton, you don't stain your work table. It's so important. I do love to stain my work table though, because I always like the effect of the stain after so much work. But it is good that you lay something. Why? Because you might just be using your everyday table. Now the first coat is dry. Now we need to put the second coat. Now this is so that we cover. Now you can see the difference. By the time you put the second coat, it will cover the carton very, very well. Leave the second coat to dry properly. Leave it to dry properly. And while you're doing this, while this is getting dry, let's use the time to cut our stencil. This is one of the easiest ways to draw the heart shape. So it's like you're making a question mark facing each other. So if you want the lower part of the heart shape to be narrow or long, then you can stretch that part of your question mark. Okay. Now after drawing, it's time to cut out. So we cut out our stencil and keep that on the side. So now the carton is dry and ready for printing. You can see how dry it is and you can see how well covered it is. In fact, if you feel you have not covered it enough, you can even add the third coat. Awesome. So now that's our stencil. You can see how nice our stencil is. So now our stencil is small enough so we don't need tape to hold it in place while we're printing. Foam is what we are going to use to pick our paint and then apply the paint on the stencil. So our paint is there. Let's start printing. So you pick the paint. Don't forget to dab it in the palette a little bit, and then you start making your print. Don't also forget to lay a paper. Remember, you're making your print on all sides of the box. So definitely you will stain your work table. Yes. Now, this art of stenciling is called dabbing method. Now, this is where you use foam to pick paint and tap it gradually on the stencil. Now, remember, the stencil definitely will be on the object you want to make the print on. So that's what dabbing method is about. So that act of tapping the paint is called dabbing. So you're dabbing it, you're dabbing the paint on, you're dabbing it using the foam. Awesome. So you can see the outcome of the first print. So we're going to make more prints all over our box. Let's go on. Now we are done. Our stencil can still be reused, so you can keep your stencil. You can see the back is not stained, so we can still reuse it. Now it's time to pattern. Let's add some patterning. Simple patterning. So I choose to still use the art shape, but this time around I'm using the tiny sable brush. Now it's called a sable brush because the bristle is pointed. The one we used in painting the box is it's a paintbrush with flat bristle. So, but for this one, is a paintbrush with pointed bristle, and that is why we call this one sable brush. Beautiful. You can see the effect of the art shape. Beautiful. Awesome. Wow, that's so awesome. So beautiful. So you can see it's ready. Our carton is ready. Now it's no more a carton, it's now a gift box. Yes, it's now a gift box. So you see it can be closed and then you seal it up after putting all your gifts for Valentine. And then in fact the gift box is so adorable. So if you're using a red background, you definitely know you're using white for the patterning and even the printing. Awesome. This is amazing. In fact, you finish this up well by adding a ribbon or use a paper to improvise for a ribbon. I would love to use paper to improvise for a ribbon, and you are going to see what that will look like in the outro. So please wait till the end of the video and you should definitely tap an idea from that. Awesome! Valentine is coming and we made it! Yes, we made it, right? Sure, we've learned a lot. Yes, we have learned a lot. Valentine is coming and we just made a beautiful Valentine gift box. Wow. So, based on what we learned how to paint our carton. Remember, even if you have tapes on your carton, remember, just find a way of balancing the tape on your carton. Don't remove the tape because the tape will help to close up places you want to be covered. So, and when you're done doing that, remember what we did? We painted, and we did this 2 times. You can even do it 3 times so that your case is well covered. Awesome, right? We also learned how to cut a stencil, a simple stencil, to create the print of our art shape. Yes, I also remember that we also learned how to draw an art shape. Sure we did, right? Awesome. So, and remember, just take your time. Allow the background to get dry first before you start making your print. Good. Beautiful. And don't forget what we used to make the print. Yes, it's a foam. Yes, a foam. Awesome. So now when you're done and you've packed, my gift is in it already. So when you've packed your gift in it, so what you're going to do is look around the house. If it's a red ribbon you can find, awesome, beautiful. And if the background of your box is red and then you used white to create your print, you can also use white ribbon. But I decided to improvise. Remember, use something I have around in place of the original. So I saw a red card and I decided to use it in place of a ribbon. So if you're looking at my box, it looks like I have a ribbon on it, right? Yes, but I actually use paper, and that is what this session is all about. Printing, painting, and recycling. Yes, using things you find around in place of the original. Improvisation. Awesome, right? Yeah. What are you going to do with that carton in your house? What kind of pattern do you want to use for your Valentine gift box? How do you intend to make your ribbon? Or do you just intend to have just a bow on the box? Oh, I'm so eager to see your creations. If you find this activity so interesting, don't forget to give a big thumbs up. And I wish you a wholesome, sweet, joyous, warm, beautiful Valentine in advance. Till I see you again on my channel. Big up!